Hey everybody, I'm going to go through a little short video today, try to keep it short anyways, but I got a lot of people asking me what's the difference between our standard buff and our show cut and color. I'm going to try and go through all that today. I'm going to try to go through some other small things too. I'm going to do it without my respirator so that I can talk the whole time. Those of you that know me know I believe respiratory protection. It's not safe to be polishing aluminum without a respiratory protection of some sort, whether it be a cheap dust mask or a nice fancy full face respirator. Aluminum dust is a real heavy particulate, along with our rouges and stuff are real heavy. The stuff will settle in your lungs, you'll never get it back out. So protect yourselves. If you're a polisher full time or just doing it part time, I still recommend a full face or a half face. I use this little fella right here. It's a full face mask. I also use ear protection. A lot of guys say you don't need it. Let's be honest, we can't hear our wives the way it is, so try to protect them a little bit. The grinders do get pretty loud. What I'm going to show you on today is this little wheel right here. It's a scrap wheel that we got from a friend of ours, one of our real good customers. Lived on a dump truck its whole life. Here, if you look real close, this is what most of the wheels come in looking like. They got some minor scratches and blemishes on them. On this half here is what it looked like when it came in. Over here, I sanded it down like we would do on our show cut and color. This side over here, we would just normally buff right through that and just leave it as it is. Most guys, you know, if you want to keep the price down, want to keep it a little cheaper, we can cut that and, you know, hand polish it up, make it look good after we do a single stage buff. But for show cut and color, I would sand it all the way down to 320, 400 grit. We really recommend using the setup that we use. I personally use this orange and brown setup for cut. I then switch to yellow and green for color if we're going to do a show cut and color. And then for the guys that really want that super high gloss, I switch to a Domet white flannel with our light blue rouge. It's a really nice setup we got, a real nice combination from front to finish. Our standard cut is just this orange with a brown. A lot of guys actually are happy with that. It leaves a great finish. We usually put a hand polish over the top of it when we finish with the orange and brown, just to get the last little bit of residue off. And yeah, I'm gonna strap this on my head and show you how to do it and show you the differences between our show cut and color and just a standard color. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna get plugged in here. Hate working without my respirator, but here we go. What you do is just put a little bit of rouge right on the pad. Now what I like to do is start up on this outer edge and work my way in. Like I said, this is a section here that I didn't do any sanding to. Now I'm going to skip a section here so I can separate it out a little bit. And this is a section that I sanded out for show cut and color from here to here. We're still going to use our same orange and brown setup. Make sure you keep your cord out of the way, you don't want to catch that in the grinder. As you can see, the shine's really starting to come out already. As you can see, it's pretty dusty. Now I'm going to switch over to my yellow and green. Now I always like to keep a good rake on hand. I like to keep my color in buffs raked out real well so that they stay nice and soft. This one I don't know when it's been raked last, so I'm going to give it a quick rake. Get it back to a nice fresh soft edge. I'm going to do the same thing, apply a little rouge. I'm going to cut the same process. there's our color. And now, just for sake of argument, I tell most people that you don't really need to finish with the domette and the light blue. But just for sake of argument, I'm going to take this section that I show cut and colored here. I'm going to do just the second half with the domette flannel and our light blue rouge, just so that when I roll it outside I can show you the real difference between the two. It's not a significant difference, but you will notice just a hair. For most people, the standard orange with brown and yellow with green is going to be good enough. Some guys that really want to get after or going to Louisville Truck Show or something crazy like Matt's, then they're going to want to finish it up with a domette flannel and a light blue. I'll kick my speed up here. A brand new buff here, so definitely spits a little. Alright, well there it is. I'm going to grab all my hand polish and hit this section over here. Just give me a minute and I'll get that stuff all set up and get ready. Alright everybody, I got it aired off here so that the dust isn't sitting on it. We like to use California Custom purple metal polish for all of our handwork. All I use is a wax pad and a white and cotton terry cloth towel. On our show cut and color stuff we use the microfiber. We don't like to, we don't want to scratch it up. Not that the white really scratches it up a whole lot, but I got way more than I needed to on this one. Rookie mistake. But what we do is after we've got it just a single stage cut, just throw a little bit of hand polish on there. Doesn't take a whole lot with this California. What I usually tell people is if I wasn't doing such a little spot here and I was doing the whole rim, I would put it on the entire rim and just let it sit. For the guys that are doing their whole truck, I recommend throwing it on every wheel, letting it completely dry before you wipe it off. And when you go to wipe it off, you can almost feather dust it off. This stuff comes off so nice, real easy to work with. It's not like a lot of the other products where if it dries you're going to be scraping with a putty knife. But there it is, California Custom metal polish. There are other brands out there. There's a lot of good brands out there. These ones are one of my favorite. It's a real good company. Also another product we sell here in our shop. It's a little more scrubbing here when it's wet, but if you let it dry, like I said, you can almost feather dust it off. But there's the finish there. Now let me just dust off the show cut and color side here. Alright, let's roll her outside and I'll show you what it looks like. If you look real close, you can see where we started. Still this real nasty area that it was. Now our standard cut, you can see a reflection in there, but there's still some scratches and some haze. You know, it's not crazy fancy. But now here's the show cut section. This is just a standard cut and color, these two panels here. Now you get over here, and this is your domette flannel with the light blue. Really don't see that much of a difference. I see it. I deal with it every day, but you really don't see a whole lot of difference across the two. Just a little lighter color, a little bit higher shine. Let me stand this thing up. Like I said, here's the standard cut. And then we got YouTube channel. Anybody that follows us on our Facebook channel. As you can see, we waiting on a truck today, so I figured I'd shoot a short video for you. Everybody's kind of been curious what we're using. The other thing I didn't notice that I didn't really think about until just now, but our sanders. A lot of people have been asking us about sanders. I use DA. I've got these random Orbitals, and then I've also got some small DeWalt palm sander DAs as well. They really work great. But at the end of the day, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I just want to thank everybody for watching us, checking us out, and liking and sharing our pictures on Facebook. And thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. From all of us here at Evans Detailing and Polishing, I'd like to say get your shine on and have a great day. Thanks, everybody.